Hi, this is CJ here, and I'm the co-author of, as you can see, the Data-Driven Sales Leadership book. Now, what's so special about this book is that, there are different sales books of different types, and a lot of them are focusing on sales techniques and how you can handle customers. That's all part of this book as well. Also, it goes into, as the name suggests, sales leadership. So it also goes into how managers or sales leaders, what are some of the things they can do so that they can get better results or nurture the teams to perform better in their sales. It's also noteworthy that we focus on technical sales teams. So if you sell things that are technical in nature, business to business, things that are more complex and has a need to educate customers and guide them to the right solution, this book is for you. Now, many of such how-to books and many of such skills-driven books unfortunately, tend to be quite boring. So what we do is, instead of making another textbook-like book, we use a story. We have a story about how a sales director faced some challenges, as in they got people leaving the company literally, and not only leaving, but also setting up a competing company, and how that sales director deal with those situations by guiding, nurturing, coaching, leading his team, right? And how his team in various forms, in various roles, rise up to the occasion and win over customers. So there is a storyline. And last but not least, a shout out to my co-author Sifu Tai, Tai Sifu, Excel Sifu Tai. There's a reason why we call it data driven. There's a lot of data, not the boring type, but data that you can generate on your own, data that you can note it down, data that we look into what are some of the leading data, that's in data that you can collect before you make the sale. And of course, there will be lagging data, lagging information, as in data that you collect after the sale has been done. In both sets of data, in leading data, we are looking into what are some of the key indicators that tells you whether you are more likely or less likely to win a sale. And by data, not all data are like numbers or bits and bytes. Data can be any kind of information, whether it's quantitative or qualitative, that you collect and put into the system that helps you analyze the situation. And of course, just now we mentioned about lagging data. Lagging data is when, the sales has been done. You look into last month's sale, last quarter sale. It'll let you know how much are you on track to meet your yearly or annual sales targets. It tells you also, are you doing or have you been doing the right things that lead you to the results that you may or may not want. So this book has got, it's not a thick book, it's about 122 pages. It's written as a story. Within the story, you get to have clear illustrations on how to lead sales teams, how to sell as a technical salesperson, how to handle customers before, during, and after the sale, and of course, everything with some data tools that you can use and take away and implement it on your sales situation, whatever you are doing. Right. So the CJ here, and I look forward to you enjoying and benefiting from this book real soon.